Poison, you're the worst person I know. It's poison, poison, baby.
It didn't have to be like this. I didn't want to have to use the knife behind your back to go and flip the script. You almost got away with it.
Hello, it's me, Poison, and we are getting ready to finish out a design that we made for Emma Frost. Poison, poison, you're the worst person I know. It's pointless, you could poison, poison. I love that we have just so many different looks that we can rely on. We're just gonna be the poison with the most like outfits. Get on my nerves. Me annoying. You could poison, poison. You're the worst person on earth. Right now I'm porting the character over to Unity, and then we can go ahead and get started. Because we went ahead and did a lot of our finishing touches here. Boop-a-doop. Making sure that we don't have playback here. I need to pull up it on my phone. You get on my nerves. So annoying. You could poison, poison. You're the worst. I think I'm gonna use this outfit right now just because, like, we're doing a lot of fashion. And this is one of my more high fashion outfits. So we don't want Emma Frost to make fun of us while we're working on it, so we gotta let them know that, like, this does go somewhere. By the way, that's Poison by Renee Rapp, and I love that song a lot. We will be listening to it more than once during the stream. uh, I like it, okay? And when I like something, I like it so much that I can go to hate it. But that hasn't happened yet, so. Hello, Silver, Sun Knight. We're doing pretty good. We have a really cool thing to show. So, when we last left our heroes, they had made a design for Emma Frost. Since then, we made another design for Emma Frost that involved Emma Frost's cape because we discovered that we actually could make it. We just need to give ourselves a chance to. And then we decided we don't like the cape after rigging it. So then we went back to the drawing board and tried to find ways that we can combine the two looks that we did make slash third one that was like an in between those two looks. And so we arrived at a more diamond forward look. Because, like, honestly, that's something that I feel like I do pretty well. As you can see with this outfit, it's jellyfish forward. I like to latch on to an element. And so you get to see the fruits of that rework here, which I think is really cool. How are you doing? Get on my nerves, so very annoying. You could poison, you're the worst person I know. On earth. Poison, baby.
It didn't have to be like this. I didn't want to have to use the knife behind your back to go and flip the script. You almost got away with it.
Honestly, this could be Cantarella's theme song.
But unlucky for you, I am that.
You're so very annoying.
You could poison.
You're the worst person on earth. Sorry, I just really like the song. That's good. La 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 la. I'm gonna pause this music real fast and just say some things. I think I heard playback, but I'm not sure. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay, no, I didn't hear anything. I just had to make sure. It might have been the playback audio from my mic on my other headset. Get on my nerves. Hey. Person on earth. Okay, we need to go to. I believe we put it under silly mode. This is the look we arrived at. If you notice, this has elements of the cape, has elements of the other outfit. Also, it has elements of one of my first looks where I had the like transparent skirt that we did. This isn't transparent currently, but it will be. person on earth.
Forgiving you is
Pointless.
you could poison, baby
I want to move directional light out of camera sight. But yeah, this is the outfit that we're going to be working on today. We have a lot of material properties to change. This outfit is very material heavy. We have crystals, we have metals, we have hair, we have different types of crystals. We're gonna be very involved here. But you know, if anyone can do it, it's you. So I'm gonna send you the file. You've seen me do this enough. It's time for a pop quiz. I just go off stream and just wait for you guys to send it back. You know what? Maybe we'll do that one stream. Honestly, I think it would be fun to do like a Project Runway Drag Race-esque V-Roid challenge. Where people just like, you're not allowed to bring a pre-made outfit. You have to make an outfit within like a game jam, but for V-Roid. I think that'd be really fun and cool. But do it very fashion. To have like different themes. Hey, this week everyone make a Red Panda themed model. Okay. The only problem with where I put this is that I have a lot of different mats here. We also redid the face to age it up just a little bit. So the previous face was this. We aged it up by adding more like shadow and shading to like the sides. This is very pop star. This is more Luna Snow. And this is more Emma Frost. In my opinion. Because this is very like young ingenue. This is more girl boss. Delete. I will say, I still have a very pop starry street fashion style, like, so that's not gone from the model. But it is present.
Is here. 2 for $7.
Period.
Check it out at Planet Fitness. You can get free fitness.
I'm waiting so I can skip this commercial and then we're gonna start matte editing.
Checking my form.
55 lifted 7.
But yeah, this is gonna have a lot of shine to it too. And so we gotta make sure that the shine reads. Because one of the problems when you have a lot of shiny materials, very easy for them to wash each other out and get rid of their own shine. You gotta have balance. If everything shines, it makes it really hard to make things look like they're shiny. Thank you! And this is before we do anything to it. This is just the base that we're working with. So I call this is called a pre-render. And we'll make it the render now. I'm gonna start with this face. Actually, let's just start with changing everything to the right material. I mean, to the right shader section. We're gonna start with making everything Poyomi. You'll notice that this time, Poyomi, changing it to Poyomi is not doing too much. That's because my shading's on point. Sometimes if my shading is really, really good in V-Roid, it can be hard to tell when I switch it to Poyomi. Because one of the things that Poyomi does is makes all my colors agree with each other whenever I typically use it. But this time I don't think it's going to change too much on the appearance at first glance. Because I did a lot of detailed shading here. Except like on things like this, which I knew were going to get material properties like metal. Because the silver is going to be like a kind of rose gold silver. It's like have that kind of color shift story. Like it's not going to shift through animation, it's going to shift through light. It's actually not that many materials I have to worry about. The hard part is that I'm going to need to probably make new normal maps for most of these. And typically, when you do a normal map, you can save time by like just making a tiny square and having that square loop over the entire space. That is likely not going to be a good solution for me here, because if I do that, I'm going to end up with a situation where the diamond will look good, but the metal won't, or vice versa. So I'm going to need to make a custom map because I did them all in the same object because I wanted to stay on that same layer. Very nice. Because I did that, I have to do some extra work at this stage. You either do, when it comes to 3D models, from what I've discovered, you either do the work ahead of time or you do the work behind, like after, but you're going to do the work at some point. But once you've done all your work, you don't have to do any more. Like, because, like, say, I want to use this model that I'm currently speaking with. Let's say I want to use it for, like, a photo shoot. I don't have to redraw anything. I just put this model in a new scene. That's one of the great things about being a 3D VTuber, is I can pose and, like, I have full body tracking, so I can, like, do stuff like that. I can do full animations if I have the time. I used to do that as, like, I used to primarily make full animation content, but it really wasn't taking off too much because I can't say for certain, but because I don't know exactly why, I just knew that it wasn't working, so I started pivoting. Uh, Now if I do full animation videos where like I have the body rigging, occasionally they do way better than when I was doing them constantly. Maybe it's like one of those that needs to say something special. Or people get tired of it. Every day can't be Christmas. Um, okay. I was worried there for a second that that was not going to be the right thing. That's why I went ahead and skipped over and went directly to that. If you notice, there's some parts of this model that are looking a little weird right now. That is because they have culling on, which means if you're seeing the inside of an object, you see nothing. So let me go to this, I believe. See? I think this piece is probably going to take the longest time to like finish out. We may start with some of the more simple parts of the outfit and move to that after that. Let's see. Make sure everything is set to Poyomi. About gender. Okay, I think everything is set to Poyomi now. So, because this character, I like realistic shading, don't get me wrong, but if it's a character that, like, I'm not sure how frequently we're going to see them, because like, and I have 6 Marvel rival models already, and I don't think I'm going to become a tank main after Emma Frost, but Emma Frost is going to become my main tank. Like if I play tank, I'm probably picking Emma Frost. Otherwise, I'm probably gonna pick Sue, or I'm gonna pick Dagger. And if I have to DPS, Squirrel Girl or Human Torch. I think it's important that everyone has a few different characters they can play for each role, just so that way you can adjust to either your team strategy or what the opponents are doing. Because sometimes the people who win are the people who have the most solutions to the most problems, not necessarily the best solution to a single problem. Okay, let's see here. I'm gonna start with the body and probably the skin parts, like setting them to like the shading I want to see. And I want to grab, and I think we'll leave it on this type of shading actually. I was thinking about switching it to the MiHoYo color gradient, but this gradient might be better for me. Okay. Then I want to do a cutout. Shading. Oh wait. So I need to grab these materials. Then I want to grab these materials. Okay. Go to face. And I believe this light blue one is the one I want to use for that. Instead of flat, we want to go skin. Thickness map. If I remember correctly, this one works for a thickness map. If I remember correctly, this one should work as a thickness map. Put this to... Going to the strata, how we go.
Hi, we've just gone to pick up Lucia.
We're looking for Rebecca, the woman who owns the house.
Skip. See this one. I think this actually did really work well as a thickness map. I thought that I had used it as a thickness map before, but I don't think I fully did. But it's looking good. I had just had an inkling that that would work. Different. Da 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 da. Okay, yeah, so I could kind of use them for similar purposes, from what I can tell. Well, these can work like that at least. Because the way that they're made. Let's see. Double checking some stuff, making sure I do that right. Oh, you know what I can do? Let me click on face. I can double check it this way. If you click this exclamation point or question mark, it's a question mark. If you click that on any of Wordo's like things, not Wordo's, of Poyomi's things, it takes you to the instruction manual, which is really nice, and it'll take you to that section of the instruction manual. You can just like go over there, check, just to make sure you're doing it right. Skin lighting is a semi-realistic lighting method that uses lookup table LUT to determine the lighting level. An example of LUT, skin LUT.png, is included in the shader pack. The details methods are more technical, but use skin lighting simple. So we want to click this. I just kind of want to click on this. Go in Explorer. I'm gonna Control C. That's how it's working. Okay. The way that this one works is it kind of just splits the face right down the center, which is fine for the most part. If I want to have it more detailed, what I could do is I can take my face, specifically this one, and I could apply this feature over top my face, and then add transparency, so that way I could get a pretty accurate way of without having to put any extra work into it. That's how I do my normal maps, is I color correct them to basically be the color that they're supposed to be. And I use my picture of my face and trace over it, because that way I can make sure where my eyes are is correct and everything. So these two maps, it looks like this one makes the face into 3 sections, and then this one makes it into 2 sections. It looks like you can kind of do any colors. I just had to make sure that I didn't know what that was. Because for a second it's like, I don't know. Maybe I am not sure. And I wasn't. So we double checked.
Busy with Easter prep? Target Circle 360 makes it easy. From fun bed.
I came with you to be part
The
Empire can.
We're also gonna taking our time and going slow with this model, because if one section messes up, it's very possible that like it throws off the light balance of the model as a whole. Like say this thing that when I start messing with this, it's gonna change almost every area around it because it's gonna have a light feature to it, which means that it's gonna light up the materials around it. Let's see. I want to move on to doing some of the hair, because once again, this is something that, like, arguably is not going to be that difficult. I could do wrapped on the hair. Wrapped is not bad. If I'm just going to use the preset out load, it might actually be slightly better than what I would have done. Or I could do skin. If I did skin, what I would need is to make a color map. I'd probably take this hair texture, copy paste, color shift it, and create different values across it for the hair. So color correct it to these two colors, and then move the gradients until you get both colors almost on equal portions in the hair. Now for this hairband, what we're gonna do is shading, realistic, and this part off. Because this one we already know what we do. We want it to look like a crystal. So I want realistic shading, and I want to set this to it. And we're gonna set 2 and 2. Increase. We're gonna go down here to special, set emission, use base colors. I'm gonna set this to 10. I can. I'd like to get some shadow on the face.
Stronger, smoother, and healthier feeling skin with plant-based moisturizers. Transform your shower and unleash your skin's potential.
Sometimes it feels like there are not enough hours in the day to get all the work done. So when valuable hours are spent getting clients onboarded or other tedious admin tasks, it can be painful seeing how much time is not spent focusing on your clients. That's why companies rely on ShareFile. With ShareFile, it's easy
Okay,
to
so the way
create
that the
common
skin is shaded right
document
now,
automations for any client process.
it kind of gets even light
Choose to
exposure.
create your own automations with a few simple clicks.
Or like the way that
use
this
built-in
map is working on the
automations that are
face.
streamlined for common processes, like
Which isn't
getting
terrible.
agreement letters signed before a service begins. ShareFile autofills their information and even tells them where to
Skip.
Do you really wanna die like a virgin boy?
But I'm gonna put the light here right now, so I can kind of make a judgment call on some of these.
Loving and liking, they're just one and the same. You're not that special, it's just part of the
Game, hey, I'm sorry. Is that really what you want me to say? No way.
Don't give a stress and fast over this,
K.
But you know number one anymore is rule number one. Right from the start, not to give it your heart, it's only for fun. Mr. Commitment, you can find the exit over to the right. Oh my, are you really staying for the night? Hop, step, and one more chance. So if it's real, get it real, baby, shake that pop and if you and keep going like that. Don't be a creep, that's a weird, just you thirsty for me, get yourself in crazy. If you really want some, if you really want to leave, baby, get lucky. Hey, it's love, and why you been waiting for you, really gonna die like a virgin boy.
Shadow.
Real, baby, shake that down with the feels of the face, screaming down that love you, don't go silent, going way out of your mind, oh, you're such a sad boy.
If I do this, and I set this to MIH. I believe this is what SDF was meant for. And I'm curious if I switch this to SDF and switch this to yeah, that doesn't work right. It looks like it's using mostly flat shading here. I might just switch it to realistic because I know how to work with that better. Realistic basically is just you need a normal map. Just to treat light like what it actually does. My only problem that I have sometimes with realistic is that if everything's not set to realistic, the light's a bit weird. Which I didn't mind for the hairband, but I do mind for the face. Same as me. We want to basically try to cast shadow on the model so we can see how it's going to look in pinpoint lighting. Pinpoint lighting is my favorite lighting in Wardo because it works well with realistic. So I can do some really cool like high detail models. Like the makeup that's on this model is fairly high detail. So it benefits me to have something that allows for that. I'm just using my normal map because my face, the shading on my face makeup changed, but the place of all of the face parts did not. So I don't really need to worry that hard about that. The diamonds might also end up looking better if we use the realistic shading anyways. I am going to want to do this, set this to 2. And then I'm gonna want to change this out. This material being attached to the back material is a little bit frustrating, but it's fine. We can work with it. Which means I need to get fancy with the hair detailing. Let me go back to this one. If I use this, I'll have more leeway to do this. And then I'm gonna go down to alpha options, turn on the dithering. Turn this up. What I want is this shape to be a little bit less harsh.
do anything.
That works.
Surprise! We got a dog.
You did. Oh, new.
As fire chief, it's my job
Fire
to help
chief?
improve my community. That's why I earn my
Well, as poison spreader, it's my job to make your community worse.
He died holding 4 kings and an ace. The smell of foreign wine and faint smile on his face.
I actually kind of really like that for this model specifically.
To go so shamelessly, oh, what a waste.
Because I like the, like, pretty, but femme fatale vibes.
It seems your friend has found a happy end. He's enjoying every day, such a sin. After all, you've got to live in life and leave it dying to the dead. If your flame is burning strong, why watch the shadows on the wall instead of living life without regret so you can see what life
Okay,
when you're gone.
part of me wants to do other parts of it. Well, we can do the skirt part first. Because this skirt part is more standalone. But your problem, I want to put off working on this one. But if we do it first, then I don't have to adjust things later. This one is easy though. And then we're gonna set this to and then go down here, special, emission, use base colors. Hey.
He visits those who wait, and he visits those who want to have a while. By fighting fate has a price. Disturbing the order of things means you need to make a sacrifice. In the end, you gotta live in life, leave it dying to the dead. What's the point in sinking down in dread and losing hope when you can only keep on living life without regret so you can see what lies beyond the border when you're gone is gone. So make the most of what you got. You should have a little fun before your body turns around. So go and live your life without regret so you won't see what lies beyond.
So pretty. That looks really pretty. Also, for as you're here, this is what I meant when I was talking about what this was going to turn into.
Agencies and enterprises. Where
Echo. So now the question becomes, I want to do something that reflects that bottom piece, but up here. But one thing that's happening down here is it's emitting light, which means that it's shades lighter than what this is, even though it's the same material. Because when a material emits light, it makes it closer to white. It brings it closer to the F value. If we're using like color codes. So that brings us to this. So one thing that we can do here, we want to go to emission, turn this up, use base colors. And then I'm gonna make it an emission map. for the emission map, I need to basically pull up these textures. Let me close this out. Exit. Oop, let me just 1 second. That way it can be less mad at me. I don't know what I'm doing that it doesn't like, but it needed a second to think. It probably... Yeah, I probably need to grab some, like, stuff to cool. Okay. Open. I should be able to navigate to it. Mode. We want Emma Frost, but we want textures. I need to switch these to something visible. We want this one. Okay. This isn't on the mat, so I don't actually have to worry about it at all. What I'm gonna do is I want to grab my fancy smanchy paint bucket, and the way that you turn emission off is that, because black can't emit. And now this won't actually change anything about the material above, except maybe right here. What I'm gonna do with that, I'm gonna take this. I'm just using a mouse right now. Then I'm gonna click off. Okay, because we don't want this emitting light.
And the winner is T-Mobile Home Internet. JD Power's #1 in customer satisfaction for home wireless internet.
Yep. I want to dye this, dye this, dye this. File. Save as. Light solder map. Please, I need someone, please. Don't abandon me on my own. Okay, and I should see a light map up here. Fix now. See? Now the crystal stays lit up, while the bottom part is not. So I can do this if I want, until the top part matches the bottom part. So I don't think this is gonna if I don't touch the skirt at all, they're not gonna match. So what I'm gonna do is go back down to where the skirt is, down here. I believe this is the skirt. And because I'm using base colors, if I bring this down, it will bring the skirt down to for emission. Because it can only emit because it's not black. When using base color. If I wasn't using the base color, it wouldn't matter what it was. So we're gonna switch from antrospectic to reflective and specular. This is looking very metallic-y, so I'm wondering if I can get a similar effect down here by making it very metallic-y. Gonna force fallback. Give me your love. You can have everything if I have you. I can have you. Shoulder my love, now yours to behold. I want to grab a color from up here, like blue. We're making good progress here, but I'm not making the most of my progress. So maybe I need to go like more like transparent down here. On the bright side, doing that down here just confirmed for me that I don't need to exclude the crystal here from the metallic filter, which was going to be something I was worried about. Because that looks, like these inclusions in the diamond are really cool. So we're going to maintain that. We want that. That's pretty. So we're gonna hit the reflective specular. Oh, we should switch the shading too.
So when I went to sleep, my jewels were here, and when I woke up, gone. The night's morning, and I have an espresso coffee.
Unforgettable.
I want these to be closer to like a silvery.
My jewels.
I must confiscate the evidence.
Yep. And I want this one to be closer to like a gold. This was a very fun song for Beat Saber. I'm looking like Emma Frost, but I'm looking like Emma Frost like shortly after the like First Class series happened. Like that, you know, it's yeah, actually prior to First Class, Emma Frost. Right? Well, she didn't have any diamond accents at that point, ever in any costumes. If Emma Frost was as successful person before the war. Oh, yeah, I feel. I have insomnia in a major way. Both on a neurological level and just how I was raised. On the bright side, this is one of the best streams if you have insomnia. Ain't no insomniatic like a VTubing insomniatic. 100%. That's the worst part about insomnia, is the desire to sleep without the ability to. If I wasn't tired, I wouldn't mind insomnia. I think a lot of people think that when you have insomnia, it's because you hate sleep. Like, no, we desire to sleep. If we could sleep all day, we probably would. Yeah, no, it is fully normal to be tired when you're having an insomniatic period. And sometimes that tiredness is what causes you to be more insomniatic, because you start stressing about not being asleep. Well, so insomnia is kind of more of a symptom than a diagnosis. There's typically a underlying cause for insomnia, whether it be anxiety, stress, depression, can go either way, anger issues, neurodivergencies.
Sometimes you just need a moment. Self.
Note if you ever are. Anxiety is a leading cause for insomnia, so I would guess it's likely on the anxiety side. If you're in a state that has access to MindPath, that's where I got my psychiatrist from, and they're very affordable, even if I wasn't covered with insurance. But if you have insurance, MindPath helps you find the right provider to cover you that's within your insurance. You. I think my longest period for insomnia is... I don't trust the memory because I was awake for too long, but probably 3-ish days. 3 and some change days. I will say now I have antidepressants, anti-anxiety medications, mood stabilizers. So it's very unlikely for me to go multiple days without sleeping now. Because worst case scenario, if I take one of my heavy duty anti-anxiety medications, I'm out. I'm sleeping for a while. And it's a hard, deep sleep. But that just attests how much stress I'm typically under. Reforge, NEB. Go ahead and move the blend shapes. Hey, if you can lean into it, lean into it. But remember, if you can't fall asleep, don't stress. Hey, sweet dreams, hopefully. Or just time travel. Sweet dreams or time travel, either way, I hope you are able to get some sleep. Oh, whoops.
Dove Men Body Wash, your daily hack for stronger, smoother, and healthier feeling skin with plant-based moisturizers. Transform your shower and unleash your skin's potential.
I want to see.
If English isn't your first language like me, and you want your writing to reflect your voice,
I
consider
would like
trying
to
Grammarly Pro
skip.
today to
Oh no. Emma Frost has fangs. It's fine. We're gonna take a bite out of crime. People don't always notice the fangs anyways. I guess I forgot to switch.
Those aren't supposed to be there.
Listen, it's Emma Frost from Marvel Rivals, and they just had a vampire invasion, so it makes total sense. It is completely on purpose. Hydrate doesn't work right now. I figured out why it doesn't work. They changed the visual... Wardo changed the visual script for Hydrate, so I have to reprogram it. Yeah, I have to reprogram the Hydrate. Oh, you know what? I got you. I actually have an easy fix for this right now. Bubbles! They're basically the same thing. You know what? We'll leave Bubbles up. I can also summon Rain with the umbrella, but that's harder to put on screen. The bubbles are more visible. Shading. I need to go to textures. Okay. I just used the body texture, so that's basically skin tight gloves. I was talking with Raz about this model at one point. I was like, see, I want to work hard on every model I do, but sometimes I'm like, I don't know how many times I'm going to use this model.
Sometimes it
I
feels
already
like
have
there
so
are
many
not enough
Marvel
hours in
Rival
the day to
models.
get all the work done. So when valuable hours
But
are
I do know that Emma Frost is going to be my tank rotation, so like, if I'm going to be tank, I can just switch to this model. And because it's like going to have a special skin shift like effect, shading. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da. We want reflective and specular. Honestly, this might be nice to do a shiny outfit with. Let's go ahead and make it all shiny. We can always turn the shiny off. Because the reflective materials might look really cool with the diamonds. Besides, this is a fusion of me and Emma Frost, not just Emma Frost. I get to have some say in how we dress too. I don't know what that just changed. Oh, it's the boots. These are going to be a little bit challenging.
Hi, we've just gone to pick up Lucia.
本日はインタビューよろしくお願いいたします。では軽く自己紹介をどうぞ。
Rendering, shading,
好きな食べ物は
realistic.
趣味はありますか？すいません、年齢は
Their shoes.
永遠に
So it means I'm missing probably something like this part. It's not that part.
なるほど、毛量ですね。他には何かありますか？
Shading. There it is.
へー。
So I think for the shoes, I probably want to go with something not like that. Or want to do something that like blends in better.
受けるんですね。そうなんですね。では人間に一言どうぞ。ほう。食らってます。
We're getting creative with the solution.
感動的ですね。そうですか。
that.
Eh, 本日は貴重なインタビューありがとうございました。それではさようなら。
Now note, they only are blocking out some stuff because they are set to reflect purely. But if I do this, like shift it to just like a slight different color, I should be able to like make it to where nothing purely reflects back except for things that are like blue. Oh, you know what? Actually, this is silly. I'll use crystal. Like I have the perfect material for blending already. And those are pretty boots. I want bottoms. Oh, there it is. I want to see, what do I use for the top that makes it look like that? Okay, they didn't go max. But also, I'm pretty sure this has a roll in it, yeah. So we need to go to the bottoms. And then take this to a half.
Nature-made magnesium, made to care for your heart.
Listen,
bones,
I'm gonna pretend
and
that this was
muscles.
always the intent, but
Magnesium from Nature.
it's a happy
The
accident.
#1 pharmacist recommended vitamin and supplement brand.
Earn Milo's rewards points on eligible
Because
purchases. Sign up for
the
Milo's
willingness
rewards
to
for free now.
experiment means that you get to discover new and fun things. I'm gonna switch the music.
I need to make the lyric video.
On my lips, so masculine. Early ash. Time, 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 time. Time and time. Your psychic powers have no power here. Get refracted, bitch. Down the knees. There we go. I actually don't think I need to put the crystal normal map on this top part. If I did that, it would purely be for just the fact that I can. That. Oh, I can just use this. Okay, so first what I need... I'm gonna pull this over to the side. I need to go to Assets. Scroll up. Silly Mode. I need to go to Emma Frost Textures. I need to view more extra large icons. Because I need to see that blue square. Let's see. My magic tool. Grab, 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 grab.
The boys on my TV, worshiping the violence of guns and football teams.
Oops, Control's easy.
I base my self-esteem on God and beauty queens. Can you really blame me? I'm just chasing the American dream. I want blonde hair and a new address. I want a body that'll make them wish that their boyfriend didn't exist.
There we go. Again. Oh. Let's see. Now I need the normal map for crystals. And basically put that part over the other section. So we grab this, click on this, which is gonna select those specifically. Then I do this, and I should be able to invert.
I want a body that'll make them wish that their boyfriend didn't exist. I'm just an all-American bitch.
Oh god.
But I'm obsessed, A. Always have to be perfect, D. Don't know what is my purpose. 1, Oh my God, I did it again. I left his house
Crossing
going
up in flames.
It's not my fault. Oh, what can I say? He had it coming. I was just playing the game. Oh my God, I did it again. I think I need a little kick in the head. It's not my fault. I want everything. Just another kid racing the American dream.
I wonder if that's supposed to be Marina and the Diamonds quote. Prima Donna girl. This is like one of those like beginner artist versus experienced artist situations. This would have taken me so long to make her like just about 2 weeks ago. Not the normal change your life.
There was this girl, the most beautiful in the world. She had all the boys in town wrapped around her finger.
That's a Naomi Smalls quote.
Oh, she would walk the halls and everyone would whisper and talk. Cause all the girls in town wanted to
Be her.
But behind
Those emerald eyes.
she's a devil in disguise. The prom queen is Every boy and girl she dates disappears without a trace. So be careful when she asks you to dance. She's a motherfucking killer queen, a psychopath at 17, a beauty in a bloodstained dress. She'll fill your heart with kerosene and light you up till you can't breathe. If you cross your path, you just might end up dead.
What's this ground? Kidding, it needs to be this.
One day she would get her revenge, and those cheerleaders and jogs would be 6 feet under. But
And those emerald eyes. I still love this song for Emma. Okay, that is shoes, short skirt, shirt, shoulder pads, and gloves. And I do debate if the gloves might be better instead of using that other fabric. If they might take to this better? Yeah. Okay, so one thing I'm gonna do, I want this as its own model. So we're gonna make 2 versions of Emma Frost. We do this sometimes when we're doing something super fancy too. We make one version of the model that has the fancy thing, the other model does not have the fancy things. Because sometimes the fancy things don't work, and I always want a plan B for when that happens. So this will be the model that is made up of the not fancy changing of skin. This model will be just crystal outfit.
So you think you know Wix, but do you really? First up, we've got shape video masks. You can use different shapes to create completely different vibes and aesthetics.
Honestly,
Or you can
okay,
create your own graphic.
so they made Emma Frost. I made the White Queen. Because that's her other title. Would step on your neck.
I met a boy from out of town. Oh, he was perfect and he turned me upside down. He had a smile that but all the girls adored my
So
mother
first
warned
things
me, don't
first.
kiss the
So
boy next door.
get rid of that rigging.
Just toys with your emotion makes you feel like you've become insane. You'll hug you with the knife behind his back and smell surprise. You with the
Now it's time to get rid of the bones. That's fine. Fine. Knees and cry.
I never learned my lesson. I held the knife, but you had the gun. Say yes to heaven. You chew my heart like bubble gum. Tease me, please me, then you're off to leave me for somebody else who makes you feel like I do. Boys, beware 'cause he enjoys the thrill of chasing breaks you down so he can wipe your tears. He'll hide you with the knife behind his back and smell and he's hot as what he
Disappears. The boy is in your perspective. He looks fine. At time. Hey, fall to your knees. Take a knee. That's adjacent to her voice line. Yeah, that's fine. Nah, actually.
Did you know Cheez-It made extra toasty?
I did. But did you know that's not a rug? No. Drop it. Bad bear.
That's probably a similar
Want it? Need it?
strategy we want to use for ours.
Want your video to stand out? Go to motionarray.com.
Baby, no money, got money, I'm a paradise. 3 scoop creatine, steam room. 3 bad thoughts giving me triceratops. 3 short kings in the squad like Eric. I'ma take your chick like a thief in the night. You off, I'm on, it's the circle of life. I'm top my shit, yeah, I'm crossing the line. Yeah, I'm BBNO, one of a kind. Mr. Zero, bro, made a typo. My girl got a girl, she a nympho. Ain't too good, I think I need lipo. Prop 1, 2, 3, 4, I'm a psycho.
Wow.
Cameras in $1 million bucks. That's 2. More than I'm giving in fucks. That's 2. Shotties with a big old bucks. That's 2. 4G out of sets on a truck. 1 to the kidney, 2 to the dome. That's left, right, go. Got a rollie for the brunch and a panic for the show. That's
Trying to think. Okay, yeah.
got a big new body and a whip it like a pro. That's left, right, go.
We'll start with the head.
That's left, right, go.
Okay, empty. Neck. This is going to be a little bit of a complicated boning situation. Because one of the things I need to happen is I need to make sure that my hair doesn't clip into this. But I don't want it to lift my hair up too much. Because that will sometimes be an issue when I do that. Because I know I'm going to do a complex thing here. I'm not going to worry about the neck being that detailed when it comes to... Because normally I try to like perfectly size the neck. But this time, we're going to have enough down here that we're going to not want to do that. 2, 4, 6, what? Okay, now let's go to head.
The Silverado Trail Boss.
Very empty.
And a little work.
All the skull.
Clay. And a truck that says no to nothing.
I'm glad I didn't let my too much gene kick in and do even more to this model.
Northern Tool and Equipment and not Northern Tool and tomfoolery. Unlike the big box stores, you get the heavy-duty stuff you want without the lightweight stuff.
I almost did.
Northern Tool and Equipment. Get serious.
I think that might be fine. I normally use a capsule collider here. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and use a capsule collider. I just prefer that I can make it face shaped. There's a do. Do. Hi. Also, I'm glad that I called it early support for BB. Like, not the first supporter for BB, but like, we're close friends. I don't need the last name. No. You know BB. Me and BB go way back. You know, I also do like to make sure that my models, at bare minimum, fit parity rule. Like, this model is based off Cantarella. This is a me design. Like, I own this design. No part of this design would be copy struck by the makers of Cantarella. It's the difference between inspiration and copy paste. Like this. There's clearly elements of Emma Frost here, but nothing copyrightable. I'm sorry, can you tell me when Emma Frost had this outfit? I can tell you when I had similar outfits to this, because this is a recreation of mostly my silhouettes. This is the only part that's not my silhouette. I try to keep it semi-consistent with the silhouette, though. You can kind of semi-tell that it's me dressing up in these outfits. I did change the face here a bit. There's love, just let me say that when I talk to you, a Cupid walks right through and shoots an arrow through my heart. I sound like I do, but don't you hear it too? Okay, so we're gonna do upper arm. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Add capsule collider. Other side.
What's a girl to do?
Terrifying, a bit insane. It is all my best, I'm telling you today. But when I talk to you, it walks right through and shoots an arrow through my heart. And I sound like a limb, but don't you feel it? To confess I loved you from the start.
Confess I loved you, just thinking of you. You know I've loved you.
Okay, lower arm. Okay, empty. I don't really do hand gliders because, like, I don't. That's one thing that I haven't figured out quite is how to. I had hand tracking for a little bit, but it wasn't necessarily great body tracking. And now I have the ability to do great body tracking, but not good hand tracking. I kind of really want the little hand gloves that you can use to, like, track your hands and just, like, cast it on the model. I think those would be super useful whenever I'm doing my, like, not body tracking streams. You know what I mean? Versatility. That is me. Where are the boys at with financial security? A doctor, a model, a man of possibilities. Expectations are too high, and you'll never find a guy like that. It's driving you mad, honey. That is just a waste of time. Get your head out of the sky. Wish I could synthesize a picture perfect guy. Oh, I, 6 feet tall and super strong. We always get along. Alright. There we go. Okay. For the legs, I'm gonna take a note from their book. 1 and 2. A gentleman to take care of me in the bedroom. Romantic love, but keep it up. Am I asking too much? They say expectations are too high, and you'll never find a guy like that. It's driving you mad, honey. That it's just a waste of time. Get your head out of the sky. Oh, I wish I could synthesize a picture perfect guy. Oh, I'm pretty sure that should do it for the legs. No. Probably actually a little bit too big. Just if I use edge collision.
I've been looking high and low.
Oh.
For a man who's just right.
Ah.
Treats me mighty fine. So come on, baby. Show me what you got.
Okay, let's start with upper chest. Okay, empty. Capsule collider. Not a minute late. No. Okay, empty. Add capsule collider. that. I think that's it for the like boning of the model. Now I just gotta create the hair. So I'm gonna do the bangs first because they're the most annoying thing. But why are clothes when duh. And I don't need to do the neck for the bangs at least. Ugh. Okay. Control C, Control V. Change it to 2. And now we do the fun process of dragging all of these over. I wish there's a better order to them, but there isn't. It is set up slightly randomly. $27. 6. I'm actually gonna pause the music for me to do this. 5. 4. 3. 2. Because it's important I don't mess up. 21. 20. 19. If you're just joining stream, what I'm doing is I am adding the hair bones to their groups for me to rig them separately. Because I rig the left part of my hair separate from the right part of my hair. And by that I mean the front part. 17. 16. Okay, our first one that goes on the other side. 16. I don't think 15 does, but 15. 14. 14 goes back to the other side. 14. 12. Go with 13. 12 and 13 go on the other side. Could I make a list of these numbers? Yes. Would I still have to do this whether I had a list or not? Also, yes. On the other side. 11. Side. 2. 10. 7. 9. 8. 7. 7 goes on the other side. 7. 6. On the other side. I can explain why I do this after I do the last bang parts. 6. 5. And then 4 and 3 are the hairband, and then 1 is the ponytail. So the reason I programmed the left side separate from the right side, the left side is hanging loose down like this, and the right side needs to be suspendable to the right. So if you notice my hair, the left side is falling almost straight down occasionally, whereas the right side is sometimes bouncing off my head, but for the most part staying where it needs to be. I didn't I didn't like how it looked with only one side of my face moving, hair wise. I felt like it created a weird movement story. So instead I just rigged the left and right side separately instead of having both sides having to act stiff, because only this side needs to be semi-stiff. The other side can be free moving without any issues. If that's true. This side, set it to bangs, front hair, turn it down to a 2. This one we do front hair, change it down to super, super... Actually, I think we're going to turn the gravity off and turn stiffness up. That's good. Okay, empty.
I can see them now, I can hear
Call
them
this pony.
saying, look at her, wow, there she goes. Wow. Must have lost her mind for your entertainment. Falling down the rabbit hole. Breathe in, breathe
Yeah.
out. No stress, no doubt. Don't cry, don't shout. Breathe in, breathe out. Shut up.
This gets all the gliders.
For now. Oops, yeah, I just did a full 180. Oops, been taking lots of night.
Go.
Oops, we're almost to the
Go.
encore, baby. So if you stick around, we'll be
Oh. It actually only need upper arms. But this model actually isn't free moving fabric heavy, so I think it's fine to just add these.
Oops, yeah, I just did a full 180. Oops, been taking lots of night lately. Oops, we're almost to the encore, baby. So if you stick
We're gonna leave this on point. I think point's gonna be fine with how I have done my skeleton. So I'll hit Control C, Control V, because the ribbons get a very similar thing. Ribbon is 04, 03. The reason why I know that is I've done this model before, just different outfit. That part's easy to remember, but there's like 30 bang pieces like that are separate bones. I'm not remembering all that. I'm gonna set this to long hair. And we're gonna set it to 0G because I like 0G hair movement. And we're gonna turn it stiff. I don't want to adjust the stiffness because sometimes that causes lag issues actually. I'm gonna set this to accessory. Oh, apparently accessories have less gravity? What? Like naturally? Okay, I might just use accessory for the long hair too. Okay. On the front, you want to create empty. This is gonna be the skirt. X don't do it for ya. Do it for ya. Nice. Do it for ya. Nice. Think about me every night. Like that in a really weird way. I'm glad I didn't mess up. I don't need to worry about the coat. The coat actually doesn't exist. Yeah. And get this pollen. And then you do it for it. Nice. Do it for you. I didn't set a property for the skirt. They were just using base magic law. skirt. Go use the skirt setting. I'm gonna set the gravity a little bit lower. This is because, like, there's not as much fabric there, even though diamond would weigh a lot, but like, it's fantasy. Like, they would have to be a tank to be able to carry this much weight if this was all stone.
Sharing the love is cooler than ever. Oreo Bites. Find them in the freezer.
There we go. It doesn't have to be a super flowy skirt. Hmm. First, I'm gonna go ahead and lock in all of these so I can maybe export and look at it. Or do I just go ahead and do the diamond skin? I can just re-export if I don't like it. Like on mine. Cause I like the way you move. Oh. Okay, so one of the things I need to do is need to find my textures, because I have some free textures I can use for this. Okay. Gin and juice. Yeah. I want to do invert. I need to have that selected on. You got me in the mood. Be able to make this slowly. What I could do, frosting materials. I'm gonna take this one, Control C, Control V.
I'm just trying to get this boat down the stream, and it seems like it's taking 500 years.
I'll be right back. I gotta grab something.
The fruit, go back, and get the fruit. Oh shit. In the tree? Yeah. I thought that was health. Yes. Okay. Yes. Yep. And then eat it.
Level 69 unlocked.
Look at you. Okay, we threw the pushing trees and getting fruit.
Now entering.
The lips.
Level 69.
Why am I strangely attracted to this being? Where is he from? I don't know, E-Arth or something? Spell it.
I'm coming back to you. I want the world to know.
Yeah.
That no ads are popping in. Wow, I banned every word. You stupid bots try to use even alternate spellings. Yeah.
One of these people uses the new Colgate Total Active Prevention System. It's 15 times more effective at fighting the root cause of many oral health.
The only way a bot message is getting through is if... Exactly.
When my friends ask me about my sexuality, I choke up and joke that the answer's not easy. Like I'm watching a Disney movie and the couple gets it on. But who should I look at? Is it Shang or Mulan? I like boys and girls, but I still don't know why I couldn't get either one. If I really tried switching my preference like an on and off switch. If I had a dime for every crush I've had, I'd be rich. Like boy bye, girl hi, new guy.
Prima donna girl, yeah. All I ever wanted was the world.
I can't help that I need it all.
The prima donna life, the rise and fall. You say that
I flip this.
difficult, but it's always someone else's fault. Got you wrapped around my finger, babe. You can count on me to misbehave. A prima donna girl, would you do anything for me? Buy a big diamond ring for me. Would you get down on your knees for me?
This does need to be like 10. This is right.
Beauty queen on a silver screen. Living life like I'm in a dream. I know I've got a big ego. I really don't know why it's such a big deal though.
This is always so annoying to like get right. That's better. There we go. I'm with the boys.
Get what I want 'cause I asked for it. Not because I'm really that deserving of it. Living life like I'm in a play. In the limelight I want to stay. I know I've got a big ego. I really don't know why it's such a big deal though. Ever
I don't need to see those anymore.
You say that I'm kinda difficult, but it's always someone else's fault. Got you wrapped around my finger, babe. You can count on me to misbehave. Prima donna girl, yeah.
Okay, let's see. I'm gonna go to the face next. This. Actually, first, let me see what time it needs to be set to. Edge width, edge hardness, edge gradient, edge emission, dissolve color. Transition, dissolve noise, dissolve smoothing. It look great.
문자에 답변하시기 전에 몇 가지 보안 질문을 좀 해야겠습니다. 그 남자에 대한 당신의 진짜 마음은 뭡니까?
It hits me like an earthquake. 더 빠르게 my heart race. 온몸이 떨려 can't stand. 널 부정할 수 없게. I think I'm gonna 심장 of the chart. 마치 race car. 시간조차 fast. 숨이 멎게.
That is a really cool look, though. I just gotta say, Series 4 Poison Oak models, I would want one. Luckily, I make them. I should be able to use this on both. I believe that's what it needs to be. Okay, this is gonna need something special. Now this model might take a hot second to load in because the amount of textures it is gonna require, but it'll be worth it. So basically how I'm gonna do this face either the normal map or this. We're gonna go with this. Bum, bum, ba-da-dum, ba, ba, ba-da, ba. Oh, whoops. I grabbed 2.
Divorced. Beheaded.
Yeah, I don't like this one much.
Divorced.
This is gonna be complex. Want to make sure that like it still reads as a face.
And tonight, we are. Listen up, let me tell you a story. A story that you think you've heard before. We know our names and our fame
And our faces.
know all about the glories and the disgraces.
Whoops.
I'm done 'cause all this time I've been just one word in a stupid rhyme. So I picked up a pen and a microphone. History's about to get
Overthrown.
Divorced, beheaded, died. Divorced, beheaded, survived. But just for you tonight, we're divorced, beheaded, live. Come to the show, to the history mix, switching up the flow as we add the prefix. Everybody knows that we used to be 6 wives. Raising up the roof till we hit the ceiling. Get ready for the truth that will be revealing. Everybody knows that we used to be 6 wives.
There it is.
But now we're ex-wives. All you ever hear and read about is our ex and the way it ended. But a pair doesn't beat a royal flush. You're gonna find out how we got unfriended. Tonight we're gonna do ourselves just
I'm seeing if I can find a good. That kind of works.
its thorns, and you're gonna hear him live
In consort.
Divorced, beheaded, died. Divorced, beheaded, survived. But just for you tonight, we're divorced, beheaded, live. Welcome to the show, to the history mix, switching up the flow as we add the prefix. Everybody knows that we used to be 6 wives. Dancing to the beat till the break of day. Once we double start again like it's the Renaissance. Everybody knows that we used to be 6 wives.
But now we're ex-wives. Catherine of Aragon.
Was married 24
4 years, the paragon of royalty. Loyalty is to the Vatican, so if you try to dip me, you won't do that again. I'm that bowling girl, yeah, I'm that next. From the church, yeah, I'm that sexy. Lose my head, but my lips red. I'm Seymour, the only one he truly loved. And was only 21 he died.
But I'm not what I seem,
Or am I?
Stick around and you'll
Suddenly see more.
Ich bin Anna of Cleves. When he saw my portrait, he was like, yeah. But I didn't look as good as I did in my pic. Funny how we all discussed that, but never Henry's little prick out your ears. I'm the Catherine who lost her head.
For her promiscuity outside of wed.
Lock up your husbands, lock up your sons. Kay Howard is here and the fun's began. 5 down, I'm the
Final
final
one.
wife. I saw him to the end of his life. I'm the survivor, Catherine Parr. I bet you wanna know how I got this far.
far.
Said I bet you wanna know how we got this far.
Uh,
Wanna know how we got this far.
Crystal face.
To the show, to the history mix. Switching up the flow as we add the prefix. Everybody knows that we used to be six.
Okay, and then let me go back to Unity.
Get your hands up, get this party buzzing. You wanna
Open textures.
there's half a dozen. Everybody knows that we used to be six.
False I think I didn't maintain it very well. Oh. That's better.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You came here tonight to party with us old school. Really? Really old school. But we're not here to have fun. We've got a serious score to settle. We've been in the shadow of one man for too long. And we came here tonight.
Now
Do. You know, I should probably leave the body up as Crystal. At least for now. Just so I can kind of like see how Crystal Emma's coming out. This way I can also compare notes. Oh, you know what? I should probably do. Let's grab this. Let's try hard mix instead. Where is it? I have it there, but I don't see hard mix anymore. Dark, modify screen. I could try actually a few different ones. Honestly, Subtract might also look good. Flawless. That's not right. We having to figure out which way is best to get this face to show up right.
the Silverado Trail Boss. And a little work. And a little play. And a truck that says no to nothing. And Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
Hi, we've just gone to pick up Lucia.
We're looking for...
crazy, we're nothing more than friends. You're not my lover, more like a brother. I know you since we were like 10. Yeah, don't
I'm gonna
mess it
hide
up,
these real
tell me that
fast.
shit. Only gonna
See if I
push me
can't just
away,
fix
that's
it
it.
with
When you say
this.
you love me, that make me crazy. Here we go again. Don't go look at me with
I
that
look
look
in your eye.
you really ain't going nowhere without a fight. You can't be reasoned with them, don't be impolite. I've told you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Actually, that's way better.
Haven't I made it
Obvious.
Haven't I made it clear?
Yeah.
Want me to spell it
Out for ya.
F-R-I-N-D-S. Haven't I made it obvious? Haven't I made it clear? Want me to spell it out for you? F-R-I-N-D-S. F-R-I-N-D-S. Have you got no shame? You looking insane, turning up at my door. It's 2 in the morning, the rain is pouring. Haven't we been here before? Don't mess it up, talking that shit. Only gonna push me away, that's it. Have you got no shame? You looking insane. Here we go again. So don't go look at me with that look in your eye. You really ain't going nowhere without a fight. You can't be reasoned with them, don't be impolite. I've told you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,000 times. Haven't I made it obvious? Haven't I made it clear? Want me to spell it out for you? F-R-I-N-D-S. Haven't I made it obvious? Haven't I made it clear? Want me to spell it out for you? F-R-I-N-D-S. F-R-I-N-D-S. R-I-E-N-D-S. That's how you spell friends. F-R-I-E-N-D-S. Get that shit inside your head. No, no, yeah.
I want these to just connect.
F-R-I-E-N-D-S. We're
Just friends.
So don't go look at me with
With that look in your eye.
you really ain't going nowhere without a fight. You can't be reasoned with them, don't be impolite. I've told you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,000 times. Haven't I made it obvious? Haven't I made it clear? Want me to spell it out for you? F-R-I-N-D-S. Haven't I made it obvious? Haven't I made it clear? Want me to spell it out for you? F-R-I-N-D-S. F-R-I-N-D-S.
Why are we called Northern Tool and Equipment and not Northern Tool and Tomfoolery? Unlike the big box stores, you get the heavy-duty stuff you want without the lightweight stuff you don't. Northern Tool and Equipment. It's serious.
A fifth third better means an early payday.
Terry, it's coming early.
Okay, I got the bag. I got the keys. Who do you want me to call?
It's my paycheck. It's coming early.
Yep.
Everywhere you go, everybody knows you're somebody. The way you work that body, everywhere you go,
And then
like the world is your runway. Everywhere you go today, like the
world is Okay, let's see here. If I this down. Damage and strength's gonna have to go up. I don't know if I love that one specifically. Let's do a correction. Brightness and contrast.
Choose to get in there. Even better. Get out there. Way out there. We craft cars for those who choose to do more than simply move.
Save.
Hey, sweaty. Sweetie, you good?
Someone stole my Old Spice antiperspirant. Now I'm smelling like perspirant.
I did.
Same. That's way better.
70 degrees with a light breeze. Drinks coffee black and she leaves her phone at home. Reading poetry on the coast. Finding inner peace, yeah, I'm trying to be that girl with the perfect hair. And that girl doesn't really care. And somehow everything goes right for that girl. That girl, wanna be that girl. When I'm running late, I turn my car. I call you, but my phone's not charged. I'm just that girl who tries
Right way too damn hard.
and I'm maxed out on my credit card, trying to play dress up to look the part. Now I'm just that girl who tries like way too damn hard. That girl, na 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 na. That girl, na 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 na. That girl, na 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 na. That girl, wanna be that girl. My phone just died. No. I wake up, got my phone.
You have to invert it if I do sphere.
I miss my alarm again. Mascara stains on my pillowcase. Yesterday's styrofoam is my coffee cup. People texting me, are you up? Yeah, I've been in meetings for hours, worked out, took a shower. I'm that girl with the perfect hair. And that girl doesn't really care. And somehow everything goes right for that girl. That girl, wanna be that girl.
Okay, I want to take these values. 0.27, 0.085. Zero. 0.85. I change the direction. Oh yeah, this is a dissolve strength, so we want this super low. Put that to 0. Okay. Sexually, it's a kind of love affair. Not fair. And we want to go 10. Goal is to kind of make them look a little bit like sapphires. And thank you! Sorry, I got distracted. I was focusing too hard on the textures. So this is going to be a shifting, like it's going to shift from...
Running a web agency, then you know the
this
struggle. Missed deadlines, scope creep, endless revisions. I've been there too. That's why I created Adarim. Everything you need to manage
so
feedback and approvals.
Slowly, like the skin will crystallize. Right now I have the crystal all the way maxed out.
Don't just
because if I don't have it maxed out, it's gonna be really hard to like know if I'm making everything look right. I'm gonna go ahead and put this on these. Shading. Realistic. Shading. I think I decided to go with realistic for the face and stuff. Okay. We want the dissolve. Center out. Dissolve texture. We want to take this to 5. Center out. Oh, that's why.
Not everyone's life runs in straight lines.
Bow. So this one I'm gonna add a blue light to.
Strayer University helps you earn your degree affordably with access to up to 10 no-cost gen ed courses. So you can get from, is it possible, to anything is possible. And keep striving.
With a smile wreaking havoc on the media, makes you wanna know her secrets so mysterious. Hasn't got a flaw, she is an expert in that area. She's a master of a liar, none to rival her. Perfect genius, idol, what did you eat today? What book is on your brain? When you just wanna have some fun, what place is your escape? I haven't ate a thing.
Actually, you know what? I think what we do instead of dissolve, we're gonna make the glitter more aggressive. Like to follow it all. And then we love you till the end. Is she a special girl? I might not do diamonds on the inside of the mouth. But I think that level of glitter on the eyes is gonna be fine whether they're in diamond form or not. And this way, I don't have to do a second set of things. Because messing with the eyes is messing with kind of the rigging. That doesn't very often invite. Special. Dissolve. Show my love and life. This kind of love, I have no idea what love is even like. You give, or is it something you find? Well, I hope that they come true. Oh, light and be brought to light. Your applause, cause I will have it all. Enough from such a Now we gotta. Using the fine hairs that I've programmed to kind of make it to where the hair doesn't disappear when it transforms. I don't have it right. It does not. I was like, how is that looking like that? Special. Dissolve. You want to center out. And so. It's time to get up and let go. Hey, mama, how's it going? Can see your body moving. Don't leave the party dying. Keep booty shaking, you know your head has no right to say no. Tonight it's ready, set, go. Baby, There we go. That's really cool. I think I need to make the face a little bit brighter. Let's see. Bad thing about when I have it set to all diamond, all of my materials look identical. I'm pretty sure this is the face, right? Yeah. There we go. I know. Ready, set, go. And we do this, and we go 5, 5. Then we're gonna go down to special, dissolve, center out. There's something fun I could do, but it wouldn't do the face right, is I could make the crystal shift and pan.
With Milo's rewards, every purchase earns points towards Milo's.
So, like,
Lowe's points for
let
my
me go
bathroom reno
to
means paint for my bedroom makeover. If I buy this I
hair.
get these. Sign up for Milo's rewards for free now.
This will also give the hair like some movement. Sometimes one of the fun things about eyes is eyes fill in the blanks when it comes to information. So if you're not perceiving something, your eyes are like, hey, what could be there? They don't have to make everything move to make it look like everything's moving. If I make some things move on their own and leave other things still, as long as it's like a super complex pattern like this, it's gonna look like to your eyes that's all moving. Typically. Especially if I did it to the body too. But I can't do it to the face because the face has a special crystal map that needs to go exactly where it is right now. I think it's just gonna do it on that one texture. I think it's cool just being on the banks there and the ponytail. Now we have to look at what the time rates are for speed. Did you cry? Crush on Regina George. Left wheels. I sing. I'm looking for my time scale. best friend. Okay, so if I put the speed at 1, it takes 2 minutes to go through the full cycle. If I put it at 5, it takes 25 seconds. So if I want it to take a minute, I would put it at about... Ooh. If x equals 125, and x times 5, it's not a linear like growth, it's exponential. So that wouldn't work to solve the equation like that. Because it goes up, but not at a steady rate. I would have to assume that 2-ish would probably put me at a minute. But for the sake of seeing it in action, I'm going to set it to 20, which means it'll happen every 6.3 seconds. Do you want to see the transformation effect?
Taxes was taxing. Now taxes is relaxing when you file for free.
I can file for free? TurboTax Free Edition. 37% of filers qualify. Simple Form 1040 returns only. See if you qualify at turbotax.com/free. I can file for free.
Now this is taxes. File for free with TurboTax Free Edition and get the most money back guaranteed.
One time on Twitter, I heard Ariana was pregnant, so I got pregnant so we could be pregnant at the same time.
Bottoms.
Turns out it was just a rumor.
Ariana Grande told me my hair looks sexy pushed back. She's not wrong.
Ariana broke off an engagement, so I found a guy to propose to me, and I broke off an engagement.
I heard she's a lesbian now and dating some chick called Aubrey. It's fucking sick.
I heard if you record her snoring and play it backwards, it sounds like Fantasia.
Ariana says, honest to God, knocked me out. So I decided to punch myself in the face.
20.
It was awesome.
Now, we should be able to watch it. But it wasn't a match. Ricky. Thankful. An angel. One time you made. Don't tell me no. Let's hit play so that way we can see it in live time. Thank you. Next. Thank you. Next. X. Next. Fast. Amazing. Let's set emission. Use base colors. Okay. Thank you. Next.
I'll be thanking my dad, cause she grew from the drama. Only wanna do it once real bad.
Obviously, we're not gonna make it go this fast. I'm thinking it might be on like a... I'm gonna aim for like a minute cycle.
I mean,
Probably like
he was really cute.
2.
He was really cute. Yeah. And it was really big.
Well, I've only gone out with one guy that had a big front tooth. And I liked it because he never got anything stuck in the front teeth.
What do you get when Zaxby's, an iconic chicken joint, applies this delicious crispy seasoning to shrimp?
We might not do anything. We're not gonna do anything with the eyelash.
In a Zaxby's box.
And I debate not doing anything
Who's
with
got
the
the
eyebrow
sauce?
either.
Zaxby's.
Just so that way the face can stay looking like a face. It's zoomed out. It's really not like that noticeable.
Happening and now it's Stacy. Everybody thinks we're dating. 'Cause it's been my week.
And I kind of don't want the face to get lost.
She's a part of the cheer team. Top of her class and she's prom queen. But we study chemistry. She unbuttons her blouse. But I got a secret, I must confess. It's not allowed for the way she dressed. She's not the reason I've been thinking about love. Every weekend when we hang out, I lose my cool when he's around. And I don't know if this is
Let's go.
how do I find the words to tell her? I'm in love with Stacy's brother. I'm gonna stay the night at Stacy's. Don't know why my heart's been racing. 'Cause the whole school thinks we're gonna hit first base. She's coming back from her journey. Told me to study for biology. 'Cause she wants to show me how to get an A. But I got a secret, I must admit. It's not her lips I want to kiss. She's not the reason for the bruises around my neck. Every weekend I'm sneaking out through the window of her house. And the truth is, it ain't Stacy I undressed. How do I find the words to tell her? I hooked up with Stacy's brother.
This should be on a minute cycle, I believe.
Stacy, here's the truth, and I don't want to seem rude. You're not the only one on my mind. I wanna be best friends, but I don't want to pretend. The way that I behaved is a crime. Oh, Stacy, I gotta tell ya. I'm in love with your big brother. I thought I'd die at 17, so
I want to reduce the hardness of the edge. Kind of just to see how that looks. Detail smoothing. I want to see if there's a way to like resolve, detailed strength. Resolve strength. Influences at the edge. High values this may tend to lead to flashing. I think we could go to a low value.
But in my head, you never left, and at the start, I'd fix this end. So in another world, we'd be again. But in this life, I'm not complete. You found someone I can't compete. So guess I'm stuck with loving you inside my head. 'Cause in another world, we'd be again.
I'm gonna go to the face. That's gonna be the easier one for me to tell with.
Selfish to wish that you're hurting just to prove it was worth the pain and the joy that you put me through. We're so dancing in grocery aisles, pretend to hear our wedding bells. Don't tell me, baby, where did we go wrong?
No slow music.
Nissan Rogue has been named a Consumer Guide Best Buy for 11 years in a row. Drive the award-winning Nissan Rogue today.
Sleeping without anyone else. I've been making good decisions. Cut the perfect egg. I open up my shell. I've been on a new religion. Things are in their place, all kept in a row. As soon as they
We need to go and check the.
why do I have to be so cynical? Get me off my feet, that's typical. Why do I feel at peace when it's difficult? Why do I have to be so cynical? Cynical. The pressure is really on. Series of events, unfortunate, and then suddenly my life's in ruin. My smile never ends when my heart beats out my chest, and I question what the hell I'm doing. Why do I have to be so cynical? Can't get me off my feet, that's typical. Why do I feel at peace when it's difficult? Why do I have
I think I like that better. So I want enough time where my face isn't like that.
overthinking, overdoing, over it all? I'm unhappy ever after. And
I'm gonna make the edge bigger.
Disaster. Cynical.
Yeah, I prefer that. Because the face has a special one on it. Like. That's so good. Okay, actually, undo what I just did. I didn't realize that was gonna increase the be the alpha of that. I like it. Honestly, I think that's pretty much it. Next part is exporting the model. Took me about 3 hours to do this. That's not too bad. It is really cool the way that like the skin slowly changes and I have the face to like whoop. So that way there's not that awkward part. Because like I wanted the face to have more out time. I'm thinking that this is still too fast of a transition though. Thinking what more like 1.5 on all the parts. Okay, let's see here. Like, I'm gonna have them go at the same rate. I'm wanting to see 1.5. Like, what 1.5 looks like. Because we might leave it at faster if it doesn't look good. By the way, if you're wondering why it's doing this when I move my camera, center out refers to where the camera sees the model, not the actual center of the model. But yeah, I think 1.5 might be good. Because then you spend a little bit more time on both sides. Build this house. Well, one of the things that like I don't like about 1.5 for this speed is the transitions that look as clean. I feel like. Yeah, that looks still clean. Put these to 1.5. I have a feeling this is a setting that I'm gonna change after a stream with the model. You know what I mean? I think that's all of them set to 1.5. And we decided to make the eyes just have that constant sparkle, just because we don't need to worry about all that. It's such a small object that its transition would make all the other transitions look weird. Not this. I am realizing one thing I need to do. When I did those changes while play mode was on, so I need to make sure that we got these back to 1.5. If you do a change with it under play mode, it's typically not supposed to stay. I think these stay because they're Poyomi. Now, also, I'm right here. The camera's over here. Like, if I click main camera, it's over here. So, the transition's happening from main camera, that's right here, not my screen. This is not a camera. This is like, imagine like you're playing World of Warcraft. I'm a GM right now, I don't exist. Yeah. I think we're gonna go ahead and lock these in. Because I want to see how this looks in action. We're going to be pulling up Wardo after, well, when this exports. We're not going to give my computer too many things right now, but once it's exporting, we'll pull up Wardo. We're going to go ahead and save, because that worries me. There's like times in between the saving. Face. It looks a little weird, but at the same time, like, if I do much to this, it's gonna not be good. Oh, you know what I could do? I could give it the same dissolve feature,
Need a few frames?
but then make the
Adobe
light
Premiere
of the
Pro is here to
diamond,
fix that.
make it basically like a ruby.
Extend clips to keep the action moving. Layer in missing ambient sound.
Center out.
Accelerate your editing with Generative Extend. For a limited time, try it now with complimentary generations.
That off. Grab this. Dissolve texture.
Solid. Solid
Same.
as rock.
Or I could do this also. We gotta watch for its transformation back. Our goal is for the tongue and mouth to kind of transform last. My skin's starting to change colors, which means that it's about to come back. My skin starts to change colors because the dissolve color is blue. I gotta do that so that way, like, it reads right once it's fully out. Come on, change. Change. Ugh, I'll have to just hit play. Play makes it to where everything that's in the scene starts its timer, because it counts as start. See? It's dissolve. That's also why I had it on 1.6 seconds beforehand.
Choose to lean into it. Every Mazda is engineered to give you effortless control.
There we go. Yeah, there we go. Now close your mouth. Unlock. Gotta scroll down here and turn this off. bitch is a goddess. Gotta make sure I turned these specs off. Yeah, we're ready to lock everything in.
Oh, hey, everybody, it's Michelle Visage. Do you want Emmy-nominated gay? Well, then subscribe to RuPaul's Drag Race on YouTube.
I could also invert it. If I invert it, it will spend more time not crystal. But I can always make two versions of the same model.
Palaces of
Silver and gold
cannot be designed overnight. It's like the saying I've often been told, no matter the cost, do things right. You have to be.
I have been trying to remember what this song is. I gotta save it.
For fame or attention, I only work hard so the structures won't fail. But seeing it finish is worth every moral I spend. Within every building made with pride, the architect lives on inside, shining paints a marble heart. That's what makes a work of art. We build and we play, sculpting dreams out of clay, with the hope that our towers don't fall, that we won't have to see.
The song, it's Writing on the Wall.
The more you work, the higher the stakes, and the bigger the sorrows to drown.
Writing on the Wall, Will Stetson. WILLSTETSON. This song came on one of my playlists I was listening to. I think it's a Genshin like thing. Yeah, it's a Genshin fan thing. I love that, like, a lot of games in, like, Japan and, like, all these other countries, when they release music, they also release the vocal off song so that we can sing it and, like, record it. Like, there's this vocal off with this song, too. So if I want to do a vocal cover, I could just grab the audio track. And I like that about those songs. We love people who support creators. I think it's also because karaoke is so popular.
Every day we play this game of chance. Desperate dance, sketching visions in our heads, just to see them ripped to shreds. This road that we share doesn't lead anywhere, but there's nothing an artist can do. When you swing your brush, you have to follow through.
Yeah, there's some, but I also like the song Poison from Hazbin Hotel for obvious reasons. I think the rare part is that the song is good. I will say, like, the Rebecca Sugar universe, like all of her shows, people have made songs in her sound before, and they typically sound fairly good. Life and death and love and birth and peace and war on the planet Earth. Is there anything that's worth more? Let's see.
Take me out to the mountains. Take me out to South.
Okay. Oh wait, not this. Bordeaux, new mod. Actually, I'm gonna call this Poison Frost because it's me wearing Emma Frost cosplay for the most part. Rolling me, you should be rolling. Like fantasy. Talk to me, baby. I watch a lot of AMVs, so oftentimes I get served AMVs for music. I think Steven Universe is actually really good. There's some you can get over and like you can overthink Steven Universe. It is very possible to, but like I kind of just like it for what it is. Don't see where it went, so I'm gonna have to build that again. I'm gonna search my computer.
We're the juicy steakest, the in-store bakest, the goldenest flakest. We're the look what we've gottest, the spend a little get a lotest. It's one single place with all this and more. We'd never just call it a grocery store. Lidl, the superest market.
Activate your glow with new Clinique Moisture Surge Active Glow Serum. 3 powerful actives help exfoliate, hydrate, and brighten for an instant and continuous glow that's dermatologist tested and safe for sensitive skin. Activate your glow.
At Macy's, the beauty
Object
destination.
set to instance of an object.
I think we can all agree I'm the 10 amongst these threes. And ever since I was a child, it'd make the boys go wild. Take my first music teacher, Henry Mannix. I was young, it's true, but even then I knew the only thing you wanna do is broad, dark, sexy Mannix taught me all about dynamics. He was 23 and I was 13, going on 30. We spent hours strumming the lute, striking the chords and blowing the flute.
Oh.
He plucked my strings all the way to G, went from major
The
to
minor.
minor, C to D.
Make sure that all of the materials are locked in. Okay. I realized when it plays on, you can't do a lot of different functions.
It feels legit. We have a connection. I think this guy is different.
I need to find the Emma of the Frost. Oh, it's Poison of the Frost. Birds and the bees me in my hair. On the fair time's over. Do is time to pull up Wardo.
Francis Darren. Serious, standing slow, gets what he wants and won't take no. Passion in all that he touches, the sexy secretary to the Dowager Duchess. Helped him in his office, had a duty to fulfill. He even let me use his favorite quill spit.
Life insurance that meets your needs now for when they need it most.
I mean, like, okay, one of the other things, like, I grew up when there was lots of A and B contests out there. I will also say that it was before you could do auto edits to anime. People did it the long way. But they were really cool. Like Ramenes or Marble Soda. Let me see if I can't pull up Marble Soda. Oh, YouTube won't like this. But that's okay. They can't get everything they want. Oh no, you can't find it anymore. I think I have it downloaded somewhere, but if YouTube fully took it down, I'm not gonna get my channel taken down because of Marble Soda. We can listen to this part though. I think it's because one of the animes got mad that was in it, which is crazy. This was also during a time where, like, there's that back and forth of whether animes wanted people to make AMVs or not, and they decided, no, the fandoms are actually really good for the series as a whole. Because AMVs really did help, like, Western audiences find new animes. Before there was, like, anime suggestion channels. Ba-da-ba-da, booty-dooty-booty-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. Oop. It's me. What if I don't want this to log into Twitch? Oh my gosh. Hey buddy. My cat is just like walking all over my lap and I'm like, buddy, no. There we go. Character 3.
Sean is a piece of shit. I hear you're a piece of shit. Hey, fuck your fucking mini fighter. Marble soda.
Let's see here. It's in the piece. The lights are a little bit weird right here because of the lighting in the environment. But if you can't sit still, you're gonna have to be pushing. I'm gonna put you off my lap. He's still walking in circles on my lap. I'm gonna give you 2 minutes. And if you can't stop it by then you're gonna be off my lap. It's not a warning. I promise.
Vibrantly refreshing flavors.
Skip. Okay. Oop. Camera. We want orbit. Character 3. Oh my god. Okay, go. Enough. Let's get some movement. It's a really cool effect. Facing my body. Facing. Oop. Let's see. I do think we're gonna end the YouTube side of stream, as we are at a point where we're just testing the model, and YouTube hates that. Not the YouTube watchers, but you know what I mean? They like, yeah. If you'd like to come watch us on Twitch, it's Poison0aks by the same username, link in the description and in the bio.